Show more about that money, what we get into. Show more about that money, get residuals. Show more.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. I know the vibes. We go. They go. She go. We go. Hey. Ah, we. Ooh la la, ah, we. Ooh la la, ah, we. Ooh la la. Looking for ends like I lost a friend. Hop out of the bed like, where the bread? Where the bread? And what it do, YouTube? You're now tuned in. POPAVIST. POPAVIST TV. That's my show. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. If it's your first time, then come on in. Over here, we like to deal with the sports, hip-hop, interviews, Popavisms 101, and motivation. If that sounds like something you could rock with, something you into, maybe, kinda, sorta, then before you leave, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. Yeah. And if it's not your first time, and you've been rocking with the channel, then you know how we do. You know how I start the show off. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. We is in the end game, New York. New York City, we in the end game because even though it's Thursday, over Memorial Day weekend, it was on fire in the city. With shots, and victims and people getting shot, innocent people. One of them being a 15-year-old boy who lost his life, unfortunately. So Mayor de Blasio, that's our mayor, he looking like, I don't think it's going to go back to the old days, and nigga, the violence is up like crazy. Stay woke, people. Stay vigilant. Be mindful of your surroundings and who you around, you know what I mean? No squares in your circle. They might hurt you. Yeah, I'm in these YouTube streets. I know what it is. We also in the end game. Because last night, my New York Knicks, they went out of here. Like, do you ever think about when you out of here? Fly record in video, out of here. $1,000 Range Rover, out of here. $5,000 love seat, out of here. The Knicks is out of here. Damn it, man. Yes, Popavist, yeah, that's why the Purge mask is on. The Purge mask is on because the crime rate is up right now in Gotham City. And also because the Knicks went outside. That's why the Knicks went outside. Although they had a good season, they had a great season because they made the playoffs. I didn't even have them making the playoffs. Playoffs? You kidding me? Don't talk to me about playoffs. I just hope we can win a game. And last night the Garden was packed, hoping that we could just win Game 5. And it wasn't to be. And the reason why is because the Knicks don't have enough talent yet. They got gritty, grimy, low-down, greasy, and grimy players like the Onyx. Shifty, low-down, greedy, and grime. Shifty, low-down, greedy, and grime. If you're low on the young side, you might not even know what I'm talking about when I say that. Like, you don't know what it's like to have that Onyx song hit different when it bump in the club. Like, you know what I mean? Shifty, low-down, greedy, and grime. Shifty. Yeah, that part. Knicks got a lot of good players. They don't got what it takes to get over the top. They're not the best around. Nothing's ever going to bring them down. They don't got that feeling. But we happy they made the playoffs, and they just got to build. They got to get some stars in there. Obviously, Julius Randle was, he was an all-star this year. I'm not going to shit on his name. He ain't have the best playoff series. R.J. Barrett is still relatively, he's a young guy. He got a lot of growing to do in the NBA. You know what I mean? His game can jump leaps and bounds because he got a little jump shot. He got a little handles. He's going to get stronger. And like I said, I think he got the temperament to play in New York and to make it, in the NBA. Then you got Quickly. I love Quickly as a rookie. Fearless. Rip your shirt off from the side like Kobe after he hit the last shot. rest in peace to the Black Mamba. I think he got that vibe. I think he got that feeling. But the Knicks is out of here, and that's that. So let's get to what we was right about. Brooklyn, sweet. Milwaukee's on the playlist now. Philadelphia, out of here. No, not them, but Washington, out of here. Yeah, it's time to bring on Atlanta. With no Joel Embiid, I didn't see the game when he got injured. Even though I'm keeping up with the sports, I'm not keeping up with the sports. I got shit to do. But I didn't see the injury. So until I read, I'm doing my research yesterday for my bets. My 3-pick, Philly, Dallas, and Atlanta. Yeah. Even though somehow we put Memphis on there. Gray. What are we doing? Never going to do that again. Never, ever, 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 ever. Fuck. Hate when I lose, huh? Had Philly all day yesterday. Atlanta over the Knicks. Even though I came on here and said Knicks going to force a game 6. Then what also did I say? I said, oh, Vegas might get on that bat line and take all New York money. And I was right. That's why I had Atlanta. And y'all see the 3-pick right there? Somehow we got on Memphis instead of taking Philly. Knew Dallas was going to hold close yesterday. We're going to talk about that in a second. But anyway, said Philly was going to win. But I didn't see the fall. So when I was reading and doing my research, it says Joel Embiid, he had a small meniscus tear in the knee or whatever. I'm like, oh, that sounds kind of horrible. He might be out of here for the playoffs. And with that said, now it's Philly and Atlanta. It's not the second round yet because we're still in the first round, but I'm going to give y'all my prediction right now. POPAVIST. I still like Philly 7 games, if it goes 7 games. I still think Philly is a better team than Atlanta. I could be proven wrong. But I still like Philly to come out the second round. All right, let's get to tonight's games. Lakers, Phoenix Suns. To my knowledge, no AD. AD always hurt, seems like. And I'm not going, shit on AD. I like AD. I like his game. I think he's phenomenal. That's that morning coffee right there. The M&M flavor. Yeah, sprinkles, M&M. Can't have regular black coffee. Black regular coffee is nasty. I got to have something, you know what I mean, that tastes like something when I do drink coffee. So, Lakers, Phoenix, game 6 at Staples Center. Woo, it's about to get real spooky in them streets. But I told y'all yesterday, I like Lakers to force a game 7. I'm not going to go into no whole big thing. Lakers tonight. LeBron, you got to drop 35, 9, and 12. Like, yeah. And if that number come out, that's going to be crazy. 35, 9, and 12. Like, you know what I mean? You got to have one of those type of games. Drummond, you need like a 15, 20-point game. Schroeder, just make a basket. And I'm not going to shit on Schroeder. I know in the last playoff game, he had 0. He had the same amount of points I had from sitting right here in the luxury of my own home. Like, you know what I mean? POPAVIST studio. Like, yeah. I had 0. He had 0. Except he played. I like Schroeder, though. I like his game. I really do. Was he an upgrade over Rajon Rondo? I don't know. Rondo was a champion 2 times. Let's get to Portland. Dame time, no watch on. About to go to the gym and get right. And my back is super sore. And my chest is super sore from the other day, from Tuesday workout. The chest is sore. And yesterday from that back workout. Today we're going to do legs. I don't run from legs. I don't take leg days off just to run my, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that part. I got Dame time tonight. And I got that series going 7. And I told y'all it was going to be a couple of game 7s out there in the West. Because first I just said Lakers and Dame time. Then I thought about it. I said, you know what? What about Luka? What about Luka and those Mavs? You know why? Because it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row. That's why I loved Dallas yesterday. And even though I said Clippers might squeak it out, so I'm taking Dallas with that 7.5. And they beat them. So far, No team has won on their home court, right? Right. And I still don't think no team is going to win on their home court, because I think Clippers is going to go to Dallas, get that game 6, and then it's going to be a game 7, and then we're going to see who's going to win. So it's 3 game 7s I got in the books. That's about it. We got Utah out of here. They sitting back waiting on the Lakers, or they going to be waiting on Dame time in them, because the Lakers might be out of here. Who y'all got? Who y'all think is the better matchup? Obviously, if AD come back and he's healthy, you know what I mean? And I'm not going to cash no aspersions on his regimen, his workout, what he do, what he don't do. I don't know all that. All I do know is that at critical times, he seems injured, whereas LeBron, his senior, 36, 37, always available. Last 2 years, he had a groin injury that kept him out for an extended little period, but overall, his body of work, always available. And the best accountability is availability. You got to be on the court. You got to be on the field to, play with your brothers. So I like Lakers tonight. I like Dame time tonight. I like Clippers. They don't play tonight, but I like Clippers force a game 7, and that's what it is. Yeah, the second round we in the mix, pretty much. You know what I mean? Last little tidbit. Coach Mike Krzyzewski. You know what I mean? He's announcing his retirement, even though the season. He's saying he's announcing his retirement, although he's going to coach this season. So am I the only person wondering why are you doing that now? You can play out the season, see if you win, see if you lose, and then announce your retirement. Why are you announcing the retirement before the season even kicks off? Just interested. I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. I mean, so we supposed to see, the season starts soon. You know what I mean? Relatively, the summer will be here and it'll be over, because it's not summer yet, even though it's hot. And then the season is over. Why announce now that you're retiring after the upcoming season? Side eye. Things that make you go, all right, I kind of get it, sort of. Oh, maybe he want the Kobe, he want the Black Mamba treatment, right? It got to be that. Every time I go on the field or coach my troops, the young boys, I want them to talk about my retirement, my accomplishments, my accolades, my feats. You know what I mean? It got to be, because now that's what they're going to talk about. While they having a season, they're going to be talking about Mike Krzyzewski, a.k.a. Coach K, how great he is. And he is a great coach, 5-time champion to my knowledge. And he might could get 6. He might could get Kobe. He might could get Michael Jordan. So that's all we're going to talk about for the whole season is him. Whether they lose or win, they're going to be talking about Coach K and his retirement, because he announced it way too early, in my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Leave me a comment, drop me a Gmail, popavist@gmail.com. Hit me up on my social media. You can also hit the Cash App, you know what I mean? Popavist, yeah. Donations, we accept that. But anyway, it's your boy, Popavist. You now tuned in. Popavist TV, that's my show. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. Sometimes we might mess up. That feeling back up in here with another NBA video. Yeah, kid.